Let's get one thing straight. Kindness by itself is not enough to survive, let alone succeed in this world. If you think being a good person guarantees success, recognition, or respect, you're living in a fantasy. Deep down, you probably know this. You've likely felt walked over, overlooked, or even used despite doing the right thing. The truth is, the world doesn't reward goodness. It rewards strategy. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. In The Prince, he exposed the harsh reality most people choose to ignore. Human nature is selfish, inconsistent, and often cruel. Morality without strategy is a weakness. Kindness without boundaries is a trap. And those who operate purely on virtue, without understanding the darker mechanics of power, will almost always be manipulated or discarded. The trap of naive goodness. Think of the times you chose to be kind, to be noble, to do the honorable thing, yet were met not with gratitude, silence, dismissal, or even exploitation. That's not because goodness is bad. It's because unguarded goodness, when perceived as weakness, attracts opportunists. The world isn't filled with people playing by the same rules. Some pretend to be friends, while secretly taking advantage of your honesty and vulnerability. In their eyes, kindness is not strength. It's a sign that you're an easy target. This is where Machiavellian intelligence becomes essential. He didn't encourage evil. He encouraged intelligent kindness. It means being good but with your eyes open. It means reading people, identifying their motives, and knowing when to act with compassion and when to protect yourself. Perception is more powerful than reality. Hear us a bitter truth. It's not who you are that matters. It's what others believe you are. You might be intelligent, talented, or morally upright, but if you project insecurity, weakness, or desperation, that's how the world will treat you. People follow confidence, not virtue. They respect authority, not pure-heartedness. The incompetent can rise simply because they appear bold and unshakable. The manipulator can succeed because they know how to control perception. This is the real game. Strategic people control how others perceive them. They understand that to appear strong is just as important as being strong. If people see you as a leader, they'll treat you like one. If they see you as weak, they'll ignore or exploit you no matter your true value. Control your information, and your self-power isn't just about knowing things. It's about controlling what others know. Naive people overshare, over-explain, and reveal their thoughts to everyone believing that honesty is always the best policy. But in reality, the more people know about your intentions, the easier you are to predict, manipulate, or outmaneuver. Machiavelli advised rulers to conceal their true motives, not to lie, but to protect themselves from being played. Power comes from mystery. When people can't figure you out, they respect you. No. When they can predict every move you'll make, they stop taking you seriously. And this applies to emotional control too. If someone can provoke you, they can control you. The moment you lose your cool, you lose leverage. A powerful person is calm under pressure. They don't react impulsively. They respond with calculated precision. The more unpredictable and emotionally balanced you are, the harder it is for others to use you. Be rare, be silent, be strategic. Availability diminishes value. If you're always around, always giving, always saying yes, you become ordinary, even disposable. Strategic distance creates desire. Silence creates curiosity. Scarcity creates perceived value. Don't be the person constantly seeking approval, constantly explaining yourself, constantly trying to please everyone. That only leads to being taken for granted. Instead, become someone whose presence is noticed and whose absence is felt. And remember, not every battle is worth fighting. You don't have to show up for every conflict. You don't need to prove yourself all the time. The most powerful people are selective. They show up when it matters. Speak when their words will carry weight. They act when the moment is right. Play the long game with strategic. Patience. Most people are impulsive. They chase instant gratification, demand quick results, and act out of desperation. But those who truly succeed play the long game. They wait, they observe, they strike when the timing favors them, not when emotions tell them to. Like a hunter stalking its prey, the strategic player doesn't rush. They measure every move, calculate every step, and act only when the odds are in their favor. As Machiavelli said, "Fortune favors those who know how to adapt to circumstances. Power belongs to the patient, not the frantic." Become the anomaly. Don't play their game. Redefine it. All of this leads to one final, transformational idea. Don't just play the game, rewrite it. The world is full of people following the same tired patterns, repeating the same behaviors, hoping for different results. Break out of that mold. Be unpredictable. Be the person others can't label, can't anticipate, can't control. Speak when it matters. Move when it counts. Always leave room for mystery. Because once you start applying these principles, when you learn to control your presence, your speech, your emotions, your information, you'll feel the shift. People will react differently. They'll respect you. They'll fear crossing you. They'll begin to wonder who you really are.